Can you do an impression of the sound the shifter makes?
XTR has been the gold standard for shifting excellence for over 30 years, but riders are evolving.
In the mountain bike world, the word innovation can leave a lot of riders bracing for impact. It's an overused buzzword without a whole lot of weight or promise behind its mention. But with that said, Shimano has blessed riders with decades of shifting in, not gonna use a word, shifting I-word. These changes in shifting are more than just a chain moving up and down cogs or cables gliding smoothly through housing. Shimano is responsible for seismic changes to more than just how shifting works, but also where the shifter sits on your handlebar. These milestones of change were driven by, you guessed it, rider and racer demand, and delivering an experience that balances futuristic technological advancements with an intuitive action that literally anybody can use.
That's the one.
He knows what he's talking about.
Kentaro Kosaka is a 15-year veteran of Shimano and was tasked with leading the charge for the new XTR shifter. As you can imagine, there were many paths the new design could have gone down. Ensuring the shifter works flawlessly and intuitively was certainly on his mind during this development.
We started completely new switch construction from zero. So we made a lot of prototypes that include a very strange lever layout. Yeah, but finally we realized we carry on the traditional mechanical shifter to the new switch. That has double click feature and very tactile feeling. This switch has very shorter stroke than mechanical shifter, and you can select click mode converter.
So is that like the ability to do two?
Two or a single. It depends on the rider preference or riding situation.
Katarina Nash is cross-country racing royalty. As a multidisciplined Olympian and with multiple World Cup wins to her name, Nash knows fast. With that said, I was not too surprised by her favorite feature of the new XTR shifter.
The shifting is so smooth and so fast, so it's pretty fun because it's like when your bike is running so smooth, you just want to keep up with it, and that's how I felt on the trail today because my bike is so flawless. What I really like is that it doesn't require the strength of the previous version, so it's just a little bit less effort on the thumb to go through the gears. I rode Di2 a few years back when it first came out. Yeah, there's some things that I missed about it, especially the sound. When you go through the shifts, it's the sound that just makes you feel like, go faster, the clicks through the gears. Having that ability to crush through 5 gears in no time, that's always been very important to me, and Shimano has always delivered on that.
I am no math whiz, but there's probably 100,000 hours of collective expert thinking behind the skunk testers and the product teams at Shimano. Olympians, bike shop owners, enduro and DH racers. Knowing all of this and seeing where the shifter landed and how it performs is a thing to behold.
It's always a gift and an honor to be able to participate in development like this. And our goal with this generation of XTR was to carry that momentum in a way that is familiar, but is really progress. We all have a feeling that we expect when we get on a mountain bike, and having something that's really intuitive when you first touch the bike and first make that shifting input was really important to us. And having something that still had a good mechanical, robust feel that would work in the rough and tumble world.
So that doesn't mean that we didn't take advantage of it being an electronic shifter, though. HYPERGLIDE Plus was already so good. You could shift under a ton of load, and really the name of the game was doing it as fast as possible. It actually gets better once the system moves electronic with XTR Di2. That wireless shift protocol, it is a great complement to the HYPERGLIDE Plus specific cassette and chain design. And then that paired with the new derailleur design that inherently is going to give us better chain wrap through rough terrain. Those three things working together actually make the shift faster than it was with the mechanical version. And we get the benefit of the shifting speed that gets just even faster once you've got a shifter that is so intuitive because you were able to position that paddle exactly where your thumb needs it to be.
There is that mysterious third button. I have not touched it because I do not know what it does. So enlighten me.
What we built into one of the possible functions for that third button on the shifter is that if something happens, if you need to adjust the derailleur on the fly, on the trail, now your shifter is basically a barrel adjuster. It's just adjusting the trim of the derailleur. Just really in that enduro race scenario, you've got your one gear that you need to be able to lay the power down on.
The word that I hear the most when I ask people about this new Shimano XTR shifter is familiar. Familiarity paired with powerful technology is a potent mixture that all riders can appreciate. With keeping performance in mind, the diverse and dedicated team here at Shimano picked the exact right direction to go, ensuring they serve the riders of the world the perfect solution to their racing and riding needs. Being able to come here to Osaka and see firsthand the engineering marvel of this new XTR has been a true honor. Make sure you check out our other XTR tech videos where we learn all about the brakes and the drivetrain.